turning up today. The circumstances are a bit beyond the ordinary with the police and their concerted attack on the community and the family in particular. You know, Gail and the girls need to be able to have some peace, to be able to lay their brother and their son to rest and know that he will be at peace. I try and come every year just to support Gail and the family because TJ was my youngest daughter's same age, and Lorna's having her first baby now. These are the things that Gail and the sisters and TJs will never get to experience, those moments that make life worthwhile. Another member coming into the family. Gail will never see TJ's children, and that's the crimes that keep going on because of the crime perpetuated against the family with the death in custody here 12 long years ago. One of our leaders in South Australia, and I think he's the NAIDOC Aboriginal Australian of the Year, Porto Sainsbury, said last week when they were discussing the closing the gap, it's like Groundhog Day. We do it over and over and over again with these police, with this system, with the bureaucracy, with the ministers. Groundhog Day never changes. It's always the same result. And that's the same with our people. We have so many Groundhog Days on so many issues in this country that it really beggars belief that Australia as a nation calls itself civilised, calls itself fair, calls itself a just country. They forget to mention our history. The fact that the penal colony wasn't built for the white convicts. The penal colony was built for us. And we're still in that penal colony. Our people are still suffering because a very simple thing. We own what they pretend they own. This country's ours from north to south, from east to west. All points of this land our people walked on, touched, felt, is a part of, will always be a part of. It's a part of this country that white Australia after 228 years still cannot grasp. 23 odd years ago there was a man called Paul Keating who made a statement in Redfern Park. He's all reminiscing now about the statement, what went wrong. I put a challenge out to white Australia. If you don't remember, I was the black person that did the response up there at Redfern Park to Paul Keating's statement, and I made a lot of predictions. No one can even find the speech because it wasn't considered important enough in history at that time, but I remember it. I heralded what will happen with the black bureaucracy, how they would come in and take over and take control. And these conservatives, they don't live on the ground, they don't walk with us where we have to walk at ground level, so they don't know the pressure that's applied to our people on a daily basis in places like where we are now, where we got the alkies, where we got the kids, where we got a combination of mothers, everything, all trying to keep their space, keep their sanity, keep it all together in a system that punishes us just for breathing. We will breathe, we will continue to breathe. That is our right, it's a basic human right like all the other rights that they deny that came with us through the womb when we were born. Like this little grandson I'm having soon. And the joy of life he will bring to us. That's what Gail deserves, that's what should have happened, that's what should be happening now for all the families that have lost loved ones through these suspicious circumstances when the people that are supposed to be taking our best interests at heart don't really care. Kick us in the guts one more time, just for practice. That's how it is.